Hi, my name is Sam, and I'm the sexy hippo man that everyone loves. Even though I'm a sexy beast, I have an inner ugly beast. I have a dusk problem. I have done unspeakable things for that sweet release. I am not always the badass that I think I am. I need to get better. I will get better. This is your trigger warning. Don't be like me. Say no to drugs.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Shadow.
Wish you could have
Once-
heard Shema's countdown, but it's alright.
If the audio is on, which we still don't know if it is.
No, it's on.
Welcome to the 11th session, and we're almost halfway there through the campaign. Planning to take it up to like 25-ish sessions, but let's see. Welcome to the 11th session, the calm before. This is going to be a pretty quiet, a lot of talking kind of session, exposition session, if you will. So I encourage my players to ask questions today more than ever.
Are we
What's the weather like?
Are we getting like charisma checks or con checks first?
We will not speak of that on stream.
Alright. Very inclusive. When we're publishing them, we'll publish them.
When we release a settings book, then you'll know what we're talking about.
We are not actually.
But let's start with a bit of player introduction. Let's start with Komi.
Hi guys, I'm Kumi, and this team I'm Shema, which is a name I can say over here. Yay! So I play this little boy, Creek, who is a Sauriel flyer from Underworld, which is a neighboring continent to this one, Hevelon.
Okay.
So, country, that's true. And let's see. For a long time, Creek couldn't talk. Captured in his own thoughts that he shared with his two companions, now he can speak freely. But it is a confusing time, especially since the sheep that was foe became friend, and his foe again has disappeared. And that's where Creek's at, looking at Sam like, so it seems to be something wrong with this scene here. It's only the three of us and that dead thing. Is it a Komodo dragon?
It looks like a Komodo dragon. It is a moho. It is a homebrewed monstrosity, for which actually after the stream is over, I will link the stat sheet. Speaking of which, I will also link everything else that's homebrewed in the description, or I'll pin it in the comment, so anyone can use it.
So we
Awesome.
can metagame.
So yeah, that's
There were
Komi.
3 downloads of that particular.
Keyword search purple goes up.
Right, that's Komi. Up next, Jeevan.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm Jeevan. My debut single is still in the works. I play Ominion. Ominion puts the oh god in oh god, stop stabbing him, he's dead already.
Okay. Lengthy but cool.
All of you have pre-written fucking character intros and all now, okay? Okay, fuck you all. Last time fucking Akif started singing, dude. How do you keep up with that?
Nice try. Speaking of which, Akib, take it away.
Yo, what's up? my name is Akib. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm going to be doing shows again soon, but it'll be in Chennai, nowhere else, because nobody else wants to see me anywhere else. I'm just
We
kidding.
want to see you.
Yeah, you fucker. How many times you asked you to come
I know.
back?
Hey, listen, this is my moment. Shut up. Okay. Spotlight's on me. Okay. I am playing the Dusk Delirious Hippo Man, Sam the Serious. And today he might lose his mind because I pat down myself. Where my shit at? Where my shit at? Oh no.
It's gone.
Oh my shit. Where is it?
So, in the last session, basically our party ran into, or rather, a sheep ran into our party, being able to speak all of a sudden, and the party realized it is the same sheep they have been bullying all this time.
Bullying
And
is a
turns out-
strong word to use here. We were being precautious. Okay.
I
By
would
lighting
have
its
thrown
face on
that.
fire.
Listen,
I should
I
have thrown the
agree.
sheep into the fucking pit, dude. I had a chance also.
Bully is a strong word, but it's not strong enough for what you guys have been doing. So, just
Hello, is
Uh,
this Fantasy Peter?
In comes the strength characters.
No, that's a real Pete. That's a sheep, bro.
So get on this. That's the fun part, yeah.
Right. So you figured out the sheep could actually talk, and the sheep was actually not a sheep, and they had been trapped into this form through some magic mishap. And with the help of your companion, Boblin the Goblin, you were able to figure out that a scale from a potent shapeshifter could probably help this creature get back to his normal form. And so you did find it. You ended up transforming the shape into their real form, which was what are they called?
Furbog.
Furbolg, yes. Furbolg Wizard of Illusion, which Shema somehow guessed from the silhouette. Yeah, so yeah, basically you found the creature as well, of which the scale you needed. And you fought it, you beat it, now you're in the cave, you have a couple of scared kobolds. And
The more intelligent creature was hungry,
yep.
and it could
You
swallow
were-
us. Kobolds
Why
can't.
were you in their home? That's why they were angry. But yeah, so you and all of a sudden a dust of smoke covered everything, and your new Furbolg friend disappeared along with Sam's dust. And that is where we will continue our game today.
Second NPC to steal from me. Guest PC to steal from me, sorry.
Hopefully the third and fourth will be different. I mean fourth and fifth. Yeah.
So many. Okay, cool. Has it been an hour, or is it like, are my eyes still like
Yes,
properly-
hi. It's just happened. You were still at the cave. And yeah.
I look at Creek, I look at Dominion, and I'm like, I guess we lost our friend. And my
You
dust.
now understand why I am so cautious at trusting people.
Whatever, man.
Mm.
Okay, we got what we needed, right?
We didn't need anything. Let's just leave.
Whatever, man. Wait, you said you had that. Do you have those scaled stuff?
Oh yeah, I already collected some.
Could I have one?
Okay, sure. I'll give him one scale.
Cool. I just want to see if I cast minor illusion with it, like make it that is the focus, and I try to make a moho in front of me.
Right. So the scale actually increases the power of illusion spells. So your minor illusion, you can cast it as a major illusion if you want.
Holy
What would
shit.
you do?
Holy fuck!
Why not? This is a one-off.
Fuck.
Just saying.
What have you
What
done
are
to us,
they?
DM? I cast Hex.
X is not illusion.
I know. It's only illusion magic, I think.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the scale
what
used
kind
up
of-
once you does it?
Yes. You have 8, right? Or 12?
I
or
have
something.
8.
8, right.
Major
Yeah.
illusion, I'd like to just create
now.
the. Could I create the same size monster with major?
I believe it's 15 by 15 foot. So yeah, you can create that.
Yeah, I create the same illusion before, same monstrosity that I saw, and I look at both of them like, shit, this shit's powerful as fuck.
Yeah, it's 20 foot by 20 foot cube. So yeah, you can easily create like the soul of the same mole leaving its own body from
Body,
right
exactly.
there. And yeah, both of you see this happening in front of
And
you.
I'm
You know
like,
what? This could be of use. I mean, that skill's clearly used up here. Have 2 more.
oh, thanks. I put
And
back. I
as-
also
as-
want to see if Boblin's there.
Boblin is there, yeah.
Yeah, ask Boblin to come up and have.
Hello.
Can you tell how much something's valued at?
I can
I
guess.
presented it how much?
Yeah, this is the scale.
Yeah,
The used up scale.
yeah. No, the 2 new scales.
Oh, this his eyes widen and start to glow, and we start reciting this like in a blank, in a very flat voice that this is the scale of a scale of a very potent shape changer. On its own, it is worth nothing. Only when a spell is cast through it is it of any value.
Okay.
Creek is gonna jump in front of Boblin right now after just kind of touching his beak at this point and goes Boblin?
You can talk.
Creek can speak!
Oh, well done. Learned a new skill.
Creek can speak to Boblin now.
Yes.
Creek needs to ask Boblin,
Mhm.
do you know 1 year?
1 year? No, I can only tell what things are if I look at them.
No, because I heard of somebody else who used identify on a concept and it worked. Is what Creek thought in his mind. But
Oh, that must be a really strong creature then.
Every time Warnier is said, Ominion just freezes for a second and oh no, the other god, never mind.
And okay, let's go. Let's leave. And this is fucking awesome. You can talk now.
can
What is something
talk.
you've always wanted to say to me, Craig?
fuck!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dusk.
Technically, it
Fuck
is the
Dusk.
same thing that we've been doing with the rings. You know what now, man? Can we get out of here?
I can talk to Boblin now.
Yeah,
So
you can.
technically it is the same thing. The ring, the same voice that was going around in your heads, but now it is. Craig can choose when it is out loud and when it is in your head.
Oh, interesting. Do I still get the same ability of sending them images in their heads?
Yeah. This is something extra you have now.
Got it. So then I look over to the kobolds. We take kobolds with us.
No, they are people.
They're not really people, they're pets, but we don't need more pets.
Not
Yeah,
prisoners.
thank you.
Not prisoners. What are they going to do? Come after us?
Okay.
The DM, and I'm like, dude, no.
Maybe we give. Oh no, they're not. I look at the kobolds and I go, "You sad? Master dead?
A little, but won't have to clean now, and we have a home.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have food.
You live
Lot of
here.
food.
We used to hunt before as well, so we can still hunt. And plus, our
There's a-
master is food now.
Exactly.
So fucked up.
Oh my god.
They're like, okay, cannibalizing.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is not cannibalism. Our
This is-
master is a different species.
yeah, like if they eat ox, we'll be okay, no? With that.
They are, I mean, the monster is just a monster, right? Not a person with feelings and emotions.
But still,
Also-
Creek will ask.
I wanted to ask
Master.
if any other parts of the moho would be worth harvesting.
Yeah, like Master Tasty.
Toes.
You
Toes is
can-
not toes. I mean,
The
claws.
the more you can get the flesh would be worth like eating flesh, but
No hide to it.
it is
Can
covered
it?
in scales.
If you make a cloak out of its like hide, would it be like a cloak of shapeshifting?
You could make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. How good
Are
is
you
that?
voicing this out loud? Then I will also make an Arcana check.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will
Yeah,
definitely
guidance.
be discussing this with you.
I'm just gonna
Guidance.
try it. I'm just gonna try it myself.
Mm.
I have a -2. So
I have a -2 as well. Oh, that's terrible. That is
One day I am gonna lose this dice and I'm gonna become a very, very sad man. But today's not that day, so it's a 26.
wow. I got an 8.
I got a 2.
Ominion, you would like Creek's word ring like a bell in your head, and you just like fight and I think of this,
Mhm.
and you immediately rush towards the creature,
You know
ready
what?
to harvest its
You
hide.
may have a point. You just need to find a writer chatter for it. Some of the skills to make use of this material. And I'll go and I'll harvest the hide and the teeth and the talons.
Yeah, could I help him?
Yeah, you
Give
all
her
can
help
harvest the body. This sounds weird. Okay, you all can scavenge, I guess. Unskin the creature as much as you can. It's a huge creature, so you can't really carry all of it. But you carry basically items that you feel would have essence of its magic. Teeth, it's a hair wherever you could find a few scales.
What about awful?
Sorry.
Like awful.
Did you say hair?
Yeah, why not? It has hair on its head.
It's a creepy fucking reptile.
Yeah.
But you do not really know how to convert these things into magic. You would probably need the help of a riftcaster who could
Oh,
probably infuse these items magic into a stone and then make something out of it. But
No, what's her name? Shadow? No, what's her name?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Night Whiskers.
Night Whisker.
Night Whiskers. Oh god, I got caught in the shadow. Yeah, but the Night Whiskers. Did she by any chance happen to give us sending stones?
She did not. But she did have 2 rift stones, one of which she used. You would also remember that your handler, Bembry himself, was somewhat of a tinkerer. So maybe he could make something out of this.
Got it. And is
we
there-
just head back to base then. I mean, we're done here.
We're leaving the meat here, right?
yeah, it's
You
for
can leave this for
kobolds.
us. We'll take care of it.
Yeah. You can have the meat.
Thank you.
Is there anything in the house that we could steal? Like, if we're a magic user. Any
They're
rift
just more of an
stones?
innate caster. There aren't really any items. They're just like bones and a pile of shit that the kobolds are supposed to clean, which they haven't.
Oh,
And yeah, things like that.
awesome. Let's get
I
out
look,
of
at I look at the kobold one last time and I'm like, don't come after us or you'll die. And then like,
Why would we? We have food here.
I know, I'm just saying.
It seems to be a recurring pattern.
But I mean, Creek could still be like, Sam,
Yeah.
sheep, gone.
Friends come and go. It's okay. And we have either way, we have a new friend here still, so it's okay.
Kobolds.
No.
Goblin?
And then like, I pointed my head. The one up here. It's gonna be fun.
Sorry, what?
Yeah,
Huh?
Sam, you shoot lightning out of rifle.
Did I? Oh, I didn't.
I mean, did you Eldritch
No,
Blast?
I casted Hex.
Yeah, hex, right? I mean, what did your hex look like?
Oh shit! I didn't even think about how my Hex would look.
Welcome to casting.
It looked like a lot of finely powdered dust is surrounding the enemy, and it like gets absorbed in them, marking them in a way.
Oh, you make dusk float around creature, master.
Yeah. My new friend helped me do that.
Sorry, what?
It's a metaphor.
How I show you
I check.
Go for it.
how I show you images
I know
around.
nothing.
You show what friend look like?
Could I call out to my head and just go like, hey, wanna meet my friends?
Make a charisma save.
Yeah.
Guidance. And also, but
Guidance is
could I instead do an action and
Okay.
cast Watcher's Will, so that he has advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Since fighting the elementals, you have not taken rest, Creek.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
was that
you
used?
have not had spells for a while.
You do
Damn
not have your channel divinity.
No. Okay. I don't know why I didn't mark it
Natural
off.
20, my friend.
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Today's natural 20. First natural 20 of the day.
How do you call out to the voice?
I go, hey, come here.
Hey, Bosti ke.
Hey, it's cheap. I'm like, yeah, that's how I call him. Hey.
Okay. Says, I give you power. This is how you.
Oh, you. How would you like me to talk to you?
I'll just fix my mic. 1 second. I had reduced the sensitivity for
I love
something.
this. I love this because this is exactly what I think is happening. What?
Yeah, is like our Creek and Ominion able to like hear or see this as well? Being
No.
tuned.
You're here, Sam K. I do not want you to speak to me. All I want is Dusk. For you. For us. It will make you powerful.
Like, I look at my friends, I'm like, I don't think he wants to talk to you guys. He seems he's introverted apparently. I don't know why you guys are laughing, but okay.
Honk, okay,
I'm not
please.
able to project. I'm not able to project his voice onto the ring, right?
You can try to mimic him.
I try to mimic what he said.
Can I give Sam guidance?
Yeah, you can just mimic. Like, do it in RP, don't roll.
Oh, okay.
Sam, what
I'm
the
like,
fuck is
Sound like
going on?
Kush.
I want only Dusk. Dusk is the best. Oh, Dusk. Oh, go. Ooga booga Dusk. I basically want. I basically. I'm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm like, hey, voice, knock.
Does not respond.
Nobody's there.
Nobody. Oh god.
I'm sorry, guys. When I manifest addiction again, I'll see if I can show it to you guys. Oh wait, when fuck yeah. Do I have any dusk left?
No, all your dusk is gone.
I look at Ominion. Do you have any dusk on you?
Didn't you just get a huge stash like
It's gone.
half a day ago?
I know, but it's gone. I don't know where it is.
What do you mean it's gone?
I opened my like shirt. Oh, I mean,
You're not lying to me, are you?
I'm not lying to you. Like, why would I lie about dusk? and I take out like all the stuff. Like there is just like there'll be
Okay,
like
all right,
small
okay,
strands
all
of
right.
dust.
Here, I will give you one pellet.
Thank you. Like flip it.
Make a con save.
Yep.
Okay, should we move out of here? I am a little. I want a bed. I want a meal.
20. Yeah.
20. Yeah, you don't suffer through any unwanted hallucination. You just get this
Manifest addiction.
As you manifest addiction, can you describe what your newfound senses look like? It's almost like your new senses are waking up when you do this.
So whenever I use manifest addiction, what you guys see is that my eyes that were already purple now are like start basically like go over. All the whites are gone, and you can just see like dark purple eyes. And you also notice that the iris is like a lighter purple, just to show that differentiation. You also notice that a lot of the way my body is now like you can see like little purple, like a purple aura come out of it, but it's like specks of dust almost that's coming off of me. And I look at both of you and I'm like, this is cool, isn't it? So much fucking power.
I slap Sam. No!
What? Why?
Sam, good.
Yeah, I'm
Power
still good.
doesn't mean that you need to take help from things that are not good for you.
I go up to Creek very close and I'm like, I think I can handle myself, Creek. You don't need to keep, being there for me.
He's gonna be
Look at
very
Dominion.
annoyed at
I
that.
look at,
He's gonna fly out of the cave and go away.
I look at Dominion and I'm like, do you have a problem with me?
Ominion.
Problem with you? No. I wouldn't say I have a problem with you. I think you have problems that you need to figure out.
Not anymore. I don't have any problems right now.
Yes.
Well,
I
not my
repeat,
problem.
like, yes.
Tell them.
Like, tell them what?
Just remember,
Mhm.
as long as you pull your weight, I don't care what you have going on.
Yeah. Thanks, Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
I say it in the ring. Like, so that Creek can also hear.
Nice.
Ooh, someone's burning bridges.
Oh my.
Come, Cree, let's develop our own combo move.
Yeah, with that, are you guys doing anything else, or do you want to head back?
Go.
Get back, bed, food.
It's not
Items.
bedtime really. It's still like you'll reach by afternoon.
We'll start heading back.
Yeah, and it'll take
Need
about
some rest.
1.5 hours to reach. And as you do, you enter the. You know how to enter the city without going through the walls. You have found the same sewage that you came out of. You can go back in through there. Because if you go in through the main doors,
It'll be
according
like,
to
oh, you
their
guys can
system.
fucking leave.
Yeah, exactly. How are you entering twice? So you reach the Crazy Cabbage, and you see there are people the same as you saw before, and Bembry is sitting down over there, expecting you. Like looks at you and it's like, "Oh, you're here," and he has a bunch of looks like a bunch of things all covered with cloth on his table. I've been waiting for you.
Creek like lands on
Reach back, see?
One at a time. Let's go with Creek first.
Creek lands on Bembry's shoulder and goes, your contact, he steal from us. He ran away.
Oh,
Where
he can
is?
speak?
And I just pull him closer. Where
Oh,
is
okay.
Shadowblade? What is the name? Name?
Night Whisker.
No. What is
Right.
Ghostblade? Where is
Shank,
Ghost?
Shank.
Yeah, where is Ghostblade?
Oh, I was hoping he'd return with you. I don't know where he is.
He steal
But a
from
really,
us.
oh yeah, I'm sure a really angry looking blondie just came in here, screaming for, screaming for Shank. I really don't know where he is.
What? Did she have 2 kobolds with her?
No, she was alone.
Hmm. Did she speak about Vonyard?
She spoke very little. She just asked about Shank, and I told her I don't know where he is. Because honestly, I didn't. I still don't.
And like Rick goes and like sits on like a table with about a bit of a height, but more in like a shadowy corner.
Oh, Krieg, wait, don't go too far. I have something for you. Show me your tail.
And like Rick holds out his tail and like it awkwardly like moves the spike that's there, and it's like
Oh,
this,
let's take that away. Let's not swing that around.
and
Put that on
it's
a
just
table.
like holds tighter. Why?
Ask me. Do you mind if I touch your tail?
Lisa sits.
Okay. Let's get that out of my face. And he sort of like holds your tail, tries to move it a little. It's like, aha, as expected. Your tail is designed to be flexible and dexterous. The weapon you're using requires a lot of strength. You see here, you're getting cramps where you're holding it. Right? Ominion, were you saying something?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you're getting cramps where it's like, this weapon is not meant for you. So
Okay.
I built something for you. And
You-
he takes out one of the cloths that's on the table, and there seems to be like a collar shaped thing with a riftstone in the middle. I was like, go ahead, try it on.
And like very gingerly, like Creek puts his tail through it and flinches slightly when it just like becomes tighter.
Yeah,
And
let me
watch.
just. He loosens it out a little bit, pulls it a little slightly more inside, tightens it up. Tell me when it's too tight, okay? And he starts screwing it in. Okay, all right. Now take a few steps back. Now think of attacking something with your tail, and he throws a bread. You see the metal collar that was there, the driftstone of it starts to glow, and it like covers your entire tail, and an axe kind of thing comes at the end of your tail,
Oh
and
my god!
you slash the bread in half. You can
Oh my
add
God.
tail blade of fury into your items.
Tail blade
Oh.
of fury. That
Ooh.
sounds
Nice,
so
nice.
fucking cool.
That's some fucking
Oh my
fruit
god,
justice,
that
yeah.
is nuts. Tail
It
blade
gives
of
you
fury.
it gives you +2 to your attack and damage.
Whoa!
And when you use divine smite, you add 1 extra dice.
Oh my god, that's nuts.
Oh!
Now I'm looking forward to any nat 20s.
Yeah.
All spell slots are now same.
Yeah, I swear. No more sea invisibility, okay?
Sam, you look different. What's up? What's going on?
Has it like it's been more than an hour, no?
It's been more than an hour.
Yeah,
But-
I'm drained.
Could I just, for a
Okay, have a
second,
drink.
just a second before that though,
Yes.
I will look at him and go like, you give Creek gift and give him a hug and look
Oh, you're
over
my
his
guest.
shoulder at Sam and go like, you best friend now.
Trouble in paradise.
And then like sits on his shoulder, like just like testing out his tail in a very awkward position for this guy.
You can anytime you just think the tail will go back to normal. Okay, don't need to swing that around. Okay. Sam, you look drained. Do you need something to drink? Here, have this. He gives you a jug of ale, and it's a whole jug, like a pitcher of ale. And let me see that sword of yours. He just pulls out the sword from your bag.
Hey, what the fuck?
And as you're drinking, he just like, as I expected, unused. See, when I asked you if just use sword, why didn't you tell me?
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at it.
It's okay. It's okay. He's gonna take out the riftstone from the sword, right? And then he has from the table he takes out one more cloth, and there is like a muzzle attachment kind of a thing, right? He puts the riftstone there, and he takes out a hammer from his pocket. The hammer is also studded with a bunch of riftstones. He like moves his hammer around to see where exactly it should land, and then ting, and the rifstone just like enchants the whole muzzle. Try this. Put this in front of your gun.
Okay. I put the muzzle in front of my shotgun.
You attach it to your shotgun, and just as the riftstone enchanted the muzzle, the entire muzzle enchants your whole gun, right? And you can add muzzle of fire in your items. What it does is it's not really fire, but okay. It makes a gun a +2 gun, like you have +2 to your attacks and
Holy
damage.
shit.
Plus, you can cast Fairy Fire three times.
Hey.
3 charges of Fairy Fire, but they do not reset on rest. They reset every time this gun does 75 points of damage.
Oh,
One
nice,
slot
nice,
resets.
Nice. Cool. How many this one? Charges?
3.
Technically?
You can add the item. It's all there. It's all coded. Muzzle of Fire. Oh, an Omanian. I was really having trouble thinking what to make for you, but I think I finally found something. Close your eyes and bring your hands forward. You're muted.
Nice.
Wait, no, your
What?
last sentence was audible.
Oh.
Can you?
I will not fully close my eyes, but I can make sure I can my hands don't get chopped off,
Hey.
and I will put my hands forward.
Your eyes are open. Sam, can you just?
I take a hold of his face and I'm like, it's okay, Ominion.
I slightly kick Sam in the shins.
As
Not enough to hurt, but to send a message.
as you raise or give him his hand, he takes off the gloves you might have, and he puts on another set of gloves. They still feel leather. They still feel fingerless, just like you're used to wearing on both your hands. And okay, we're ready. Open your eyes. As you open, you see they're made out of pink leather, and they have like cat print
Absolute piece of
paws.
shit.
They have like paw prints on them, and you can add paws of feline agility to your this thing to your items. It gives you +2 bonus on your attacks and dex checks, not to damage, and it gives you climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
Holy shit.
My attacks and dex checks.
Yeah.
And my dex checks. You are shitting me. Oh,
Yes.
fuck. I am gonna look at it and be like, well, I should thank you. I mean, this would definitely aid me in my endeavors. And I will slowly scoop the other 2 gloves off the table and pocket it.
Now, where's my wife?
I mean,
She left. Yeah, she left.
Night Whiskers?
Yeah.
She left.
You guys are married?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
didn't know.
No, what do you mean you guys didn't know? How did you know? I never told anyone.
Left ahead of us.
You guys looked very cute together.
Oh, thanks. Where is she though? You can connect dots, guys.
Yeah.
Where is she though? You left my wife in a jungle?
No.
No, she left ahead of us.
She you lost my wife?
No.
You know what? You can return the items I gave. And at that moment, Night Whisker comes on from behind. Stop fucking with them.
Thank God. Piece of shit.
And all of you sit down at the table. Y'all can practice your stuff, what you can do with your items if you want. You know what? Bembry will actually take you. You want to practice with your items? I can take you out the back. There is like a alley where you can.
I'd like that.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Takes you towards the back, and he starts with Omanian. You say you can use these gloves and do this, and he just climbs up a wall as fast as you can walk.
Okay.
You wanna try?
Yeah, I am. It's a +2 to attack. So it's not a +2 to damage, right? I'm sorry, I'm just like fucking going through this. It's
Only
a
to
+2
attack and dex checks.
Yep, and walking speed. So
And
yeah, I will use it and see if I can fucking straight up
this is the nimblest.
crawl up the wall.
Yeah, you feel nimble on the ground all the time anyway. This is the first time you felt this nimble on a wall. You're not even sure how you're like grasping on with your tiny little claws. But you're as fast as Bembry in climbing the wall. And it's like, yeah, I knew this you can totally use this in your stealth things, assassinations and whatnots. Don't kill me, okay? Please.
Assassin what? Who's an assassin? Huh.
Oh, it's okay. We know all of that. Crosshairs told us.
Nothing. What all of that? Oh, sure.
Where is Crosshair?
He's not here right now. Sam, you wanna try your thing? Think of firing. Think that you really want to hit something, but don't shoot, and see what happens.
I really think hard. And like the last thoughts that hit come was like, I'm the best. You're my best friend.
Are you aiming at Creek?
Wait, technically is it shooting something?
It's casting the spell Fairy Fire.
Okay, I'm just pointing it at Creek.
Creek, you see a splash of color just like flash towards you, and you can make a dex save.
Oh, a dex save. I'm not flying. Damn it.
You're not trying. Yeah.
What is my dex? I just realized that if I see my sheet on the computer, our video disappears.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like Discord's update right now.
No.
Dex is +9. Oh, that's a nat 20, bitches.
Yeah.
Lovely. You immediately jump out of the way of the whole colorful thing that's coming, and you like go on the side of Sam. But Sam, as you shoot behind Creek, there are a couple of rats making out who just like get shot, and they're
Oh
like
my god.
glowing in colorful light.
This is beautiful.
And they get scared and they scatter. You have interrupted a makeout session.
But we can see them, right? Run away.
Yeah, they're glowing as they're running. It's the run of shame.
Is the color red? Okay.
And Rick, you already tested it out with the bread, but
Well-
you want to try something hefty?
I
look at Creek.
It's something hefty, right?
He's asking you to smite.
I know. I'm like the scales. Is there any scales that?
Make Sam the character that we test all our new weapons on. I did it. You do it. Make Arkip, sorry, not Sam. Make Arkip the person we test all our new weapons on.
I look at Creek and I tell him, it will be a good test to see if you're like stronger now.
Oh, I see. Rick is gonna go for. Oh, one sec. I need to do an intelligence check and then a wisdom check.
What is going on?
God. So the intelligence was a 2. Was a 3, and my wisdom was
Don't make this item.
a 4. Can I go right for his gun?
Oh my god.
Let's
Sure.
go.
Do you have any smite slots?
I don't.
I would.
That's
I was
okay.
waiting for it, dude.
That's okay. It's okay that I don't. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
I want to take 2 attacks at it because he said hefty.
Okay. Take 2 attacks at the gun. Tired of you breaking my items, but fine.
I'm gonna go with 2 chonks for this. Get them big rolls.
Oh,
Oh my god!
did
And
you
you
nat?
crit, right?
Did you nat?
Of course you crit.
Guys, okay, I'm gonna just take a photo and send this to you, okay?
Don't tell me it's 220s. I will die.
It's
I will
220s!
actually die.
It's 220s!
It's 220s?
It's 2 fucking 20s! I can't believe this!
Fucked up. Why did I
These dice,
Oh no.
these dice are massive too. Like it is, I said it on WhatsApp.
fucking god, it's 220.
Good news is you can't smite.
Wait, let's see how much damage though.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
4d12.
No, I don't. 40, 12. Wait. Oh fuck, wait. I need to see this. Wait, it's wait, I need to read
48, I think. Wait, I forgot.
It's 8 plus 7, I think.
Plus.
No,
Five.
no. 40, it's a 1d8 plus 7.
How is it? Oh, it's a +2. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, 48 plus 14.
Okay. Cool. I don't know how much. Thank God I can't smite.
Oh my god.
That's a 1. The first one's a 1. The second one's a 2.
Okay.
It's not looking good. And then 12.
The third one's a 3.
Did you just give that in order?
But this is a 4, I swear to God.
If it's a 4, swear to god, yeah.
It's a 3 again. But it's so close to a 4. So
Okay,
that's
that's a 9 plus 14 is 23.
9 plus 14 is 23.
What is the gun's HP? Because weapon attacks at objects do half damage. So that's
That
going
was-
to be like
That was
11.
probably the worst rolls ever to get on
Worst damage rolls.
on 2 crits.
The
Oh my
moment this one says, Bembry says something hefty, you think of the moment when Sam said, like, I can handle myself. It's like, can you really? And you spin twice. And Sam in time blocks it with the gun. And with the first attack, the muzzle that was attached just comes off. And with the second attack, his gun breaks in half.
Oh my god.
I look at Creek.
I look at Sam.
And I say, good job.
Oh boy, this is gonna take at least half a day to fix. Maybe
That's
more.
okay. That's fine with me.
Oh my god. That was wild. I'm still reeling over it. That whole turn of sequence. Fuck.
Oh, Minion, you had something to say?
When all this chaos is happening and Omnium is just barely clocking it on the side, he's gonna like keep touching the pad to see where the sticky part enchantment is. And then he's gonna take out his black gloves and put it over it. And then like take out his dagger and cut out only those parts. And then just leave it.
Uh, one with the darkness eye, yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
let's take these pieces inside. And the pieces of this friendship, whatever's left of it, let's take it inside. Let's Dominion, what's wrong with this too?
A lot of things. Do you want to listen alphabetical order or chronological order?
Night Whisker at this point just chronologically reminds me. Let's sit down. I have something to share.
Alright.
Okay, and then Bembry takes you inside as you all sit on the table. You all have new toys. Bembry is actually sitting on the table itself and trying to fix the gun, see what he can do. And he is ordering around this a little intern cat who's like, hey, bring that kind of food and bring a number 3 screw. And that cat is running along. And Bembry is fixing the thing as all of this is happening. And
That screwdriver. I love it.
Sorry. Yeah, guns are made out of screws now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that too.
That's soft gun.
Night Whisker looks at Creek and asks, "What do you know of Warrior now that you can speak?"
Warrior, my god. Warrior. He when Creek first
What
became
do you mean, your god?
back in village where Creek grew up, he all of us, and it's like a word he hasn't been able to say ever before his speech, but says Sauriels. We pray, we worship fire and sky, and that fire that we worship never before has they shown themselves to Creek. They have appeared in Creek's dreams as sounds, as scents, as hot, cold, but never with face. But when we go out, we have vision. We have vision of lion, hurt lion,
A lion with wings?
lion with wings. Yes,
At this point, Bembry and Night Whisker like give each other a look, turn back to you, and tell us more about this. About Warrior. What does he ask of you? Does he ask you to do things?
Warrior show me vision of Ghostblade at temple, along with, and I look back at I look at them a little more sternly, with woman with golden hair and two kobolds, reptile people. They were trying to free Warrior. I'm not
Oh.
sure.
Let me tell you the tale of Havilon and Edelor. These lands were ruled by tabaxis before anything else. But the elves, they came, took control by force. They cleared Edelor of all tabaxis, and only a few remain in Havilon. For years, the elves ruled over these lands, our lands, growing richer through our exploits. But there is a prophecy that's been passed on from generation. It speaks of our god, Vanir, who will one day be released from his prison, and he will put an end to the elven kingdoms,
Elven kingdoms.
which are Idlor and Havilon. These are ruled by elves. They are
got it,
like metropolitan kingdoms, but they're ruled by elves.
got it.
I went to the temple, and that is what I found. I found that they were trying to release Vanir, and they failed. And it is good that they failed, because the reality of what would happen if Vanir was ever to be released is far more dire.
Why?
See, my friend, if Vanir is to be set free, it wouldn't just mean the end of the Elven kingdoms. It could mean the end of life, all of life as we know it.
But Warrior is good. Warrior give us heat.
See, Vanir is not actually the sun. He is the cat lord, and as any cat, he is the most curious being in the entire pantheon. Vanir, when he was born, he started toying with the sun like it was a ball of light. That's all it was to him. Days and nights fell out of pattern. It was utter chaos everywhere. And so Lady Dara trapped him. If he is ever to be released, he is sure to take revenge from his mother and then devour the sun. He must not be released.
Our poster makes so much sense.
I look at this one and I'm like, so you're saying that Warrior rotten?
Sorry, what did you say?
He's rotten. He's evil.
He isn't. He is our lord, but he is not good for us. His curiosity will kill all the cats.
Yeah. Some birds too, apparently.
Everyone. It is not safe. Only a divine intervention will be able to stop him in his wake of destruction.
But then what does Creek's vision mean?
I do not know, but I have to tell you to listen to it. You
Do-
cannot help.
Do you have vision of Warrior?
Not of 1 year, but I do see sights of the future. I do see that. Well, I see possibilities. I see of a future where Warrior is released. And I see of a future where he isn't. And I would take the future where he isn't any day.
And I mean, this feels like a little too much for Creek, being said that his god shouldn't be given freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks and he's like, but well, and then it's just like this sort of realization, like, would Warrior bring down the sun too?
He would put an end to the sun. There will be no sun. I need you all to roll insight check, please.
%16%.
7 for free.
15, and is that enough?
15 is not enough.
20.
Okay. Omenian, you're the only one to notice this. Everything to everyone else, everyone notices this, that there is utter sincerity in what Night Whisker is saying. Everything she speaks, she believes to be the truth. Omenian, you notice that it may not be all of the truth.
Is there anything else that you would want to tell us on this subject? Because I feel like you are having a lot of conflicting thoughts, but you may be holding some back.
There is. Well, there are. We know that the cult is trying to bring Vanir back, but there are rumors that the Royal Kingdom is helping them. We don't know what ties them to Vanir. They are elves. They should be afraid of Vanir. It doesn't make some sense for them to help the cult. But well,
So
again,
the
these
Royal
are just
Kingdom is
rumors.
Avalon, right?
In Havilon, yes. That's where you are.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, but that's what we've been hearing on the streets.
I'm assuming that's where we come in.
If Orion has sent you here, I'm sure he knows what's going on. If there's any elf that can be trusted, it is Orion. And at the same time, Orion cannot be trusted with anything. It is.
I was just thinking that.
He is a walking
Also-
contradiction.
DM,
Yes.
Vanir and Vamir. It's a
Vanir
difference.
and Vamir.
Vanir and Vamir. Very similar in names. One is the god of the sun, and the other one is the god of shadows. Is there any connection between them?
Roll religion.
I'm gonna guide myself for this. $16. Is that enough?
No. You would need 18.
21.
Great. You know that Vanir and Vamir are quite the opposites. Apart from the name, there is not much to. It's nothing much common, except they have a common father, and his name is Ketos.
Whoa! Oh my! Oh my!
Am I the bad one in this campaign? Am I playing the evil guy? Okay.
Oh my god! What the fuck is talking to Sam then?
That's definitely Ketos. I don't think that's Ketos.
Yeah, probably is.
It is all out of character. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just look at I just look at these guys and I'm like, okay, what exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Is this our mission now?
We don't know what your mission is until Orion tells you what your mission is. Your mission is just to lay low. And to lay low, you will join the mafia, the Sun Chasers.
We keep hearing this name, the Sun Chasers, over and over again.
Yeah, that's because Vanir is called the Sun Chaser. Because he, fucks with the sun so much. Or he used to. The gang has named themselves out after Vanir because Vanir is supposed to be our salvation of the Tabaxi people.
So, like, what do they believe exactly? Like, what is their, their cult, the crux of their cult, if you may?
They're not a cult. They're the gang. There is a cult as separate. The cult is called something, which the Rings. The cult is called the Rings.
Do we need to know something about them? Do we need to?
There's very little known about the Rings. The only reason what we do here is we gather information about the cult and the gangs and the royal kingdom, and we know quite a bit. But we know nothing of the cult so far. It's a very secretive group. Although I did go to the temple and I did see a lot of cultist dead bodies, essentially. There was a huge feline beast roaming around in those jungles. And when I went inside, I saw robes of cultists, and I saw a huge skeletal structure that looked like it would have belonged to Vanir. But it was disintegrating, decomposing faster than anything.
One second, Shay, the screen keeps cutting off. Like our image is disappearing for some reason.
Is it? Like right now also?
I mean, maybe 2 minutes ago, if the lag is right.
Okay. It seems fine.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
No.
Okay.
Do you understand, Craig? Do not go after Vanir.
Here's another question of another thing that I've been hearing with very similar imagery. What is a bright flame?
How do you know? How do you even know that name?
You know Bright Flame?
I will nudge it, Kree. Yeah, you let it slip. I made a note of it. I don't
No,
know
no,
when
no.
you let it slip.
No,
But
no,
you made an,
not you. Not you. I mean, I'm talking to. Sorry, what's his name?
Oh,
Night Whisker?
Not yeah. What did Night Whisker just say? Do you know? But I asked. Haven't I asked Night Whisker before about Brightwood?
You have asked about it, and she just like changed the subject.
Yeah.
Before. How do you even know that name? She asked you.
I'll.
And
my
you
God.
nudge at Creek, right? And she's looking at you, Creek, now.
Yeah. Creek looks at her and goes, "You know Brightwood?"
Yes, but it's ancient history. Bright Flame was the first elven conqueror who came to this continent. It's all. None of us were alive to see it. It happened over 1,000 or something years ago. And then
Oh.
Bembry, while tinkering, just looks up. Actually, it's been 999 years exactly.
And oh my god, Kush, you're fucking with me right now. Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck.
Even Creek just fell down. Fuck.
He's like, I'm dead, man.
Oh my god. Like Creek like
Night Whisker tells you that it is said that when the rift in the sky opened up, the Bright Master, whose name was Bright Flame, his name is Bright Flame. Bright Flame was among the pioneers of understanding magic, and he used that magic to lash out onto our population and take control over it with his tyrannical fist.
and
He was the one who started this all. He was the first person who colonized this continent.
Creek started like audibly kinda just like fall backwards. Literally like this table he's sitting on, he just like clutters whatever is on it. He goes like, and it's like you can see that his the pendant around his neck starts to like flicker with light, like he's trying to cast some magic but it's not working. And to anyone who knows magic, they'd recognize that he's trying to cast Zone of Truth, and it's not working because he has no spell slots.
As
But
this is happening, Craig, what do you smell like?
like chilies, like turmeric in your fucking nose.
Yeah, these guys just look up and tell you to. It's okay, Craig. Bembry says, how do you know of Bright Flame?
And like that smell of panic that Sam would recognize very well. He turns to like a cacophony of different scents. There's like smell of rotting eggs, which is Creek's scent for fear. There's the smell of citrus, which is this heavy anxiety, and it's like this bird that can't breathe almost. And as he's fluttering over there, and this light is just flickering in his amulet, he goes like, Bright Flame, come to Creek's village. Bright Flame, bring down sun on Creek's home.
Both of them look very confused. How is that possible? Bright Flame has been dead for ages. And as Night Whisker is saying this, Bembry takes out a stone from his pocket and crushes it with a hammer and just does this. And the dust sort of starts to fly up and around him as he casts calm emotions to sort of soothe you. All the cacophony of smell sort of become a little sweet, flowery, jasmine smell, and you would feel a little calmer through that. And he just puts a hand on your shoulder in a reassuring way.
Before he would have done that, I was going to go up to Creek.
But did you miss your opportunity?
No, I didn't miss my opportunity. I sit back.
Oh!
I feel like I'm supposed to go, but then I just sit back.
And Creek doesn't notice this, but like is just kind of still right. And visibly in at least in Sam and Ominion's heads are these images. Oh god. as images of a creek, a much younger creek, who is just looking around at the most fantastic view of vegetation. There are trees of all sorts of colors, the sky is blue, the sun is warm, and it's just like covering all these leaves in this golden glow. Up in the skies, along with the clouds, are other flyers like Creek. And as they sail through the sky, Creek kind of like moves, and there are other tiny flyers around him. And he just like moves them, lifts his head, looks out, and takes his war pike, which is like kept along with all sorts of small, tiny little things. He looks at like what you can feel that emotion in your heart almost of him looking at his siblings. And this emotion, you just see fragments of it. You see four others in there as well. And as he goes out, it looks like he wants to do something naughty. He plays like a couple of tricks on a couple of people by like shitting on the head of the brontosaurus priest and stealing like some knives from this warrior triceratops. Does all this and goes around and kind of gets past this little village of his and settles on like this cave and looks over everything brilliant, everything he's always loved. And suddenly there's this sound almost, and he ignores it because he thinks it's the horn signaling all the young paladins to come to the place of worship and swear their oath once more in front of warriors at when the sun is at its highest peak. And he's tired of this oath, he's tired of this god, that makes them do so much work when you should be lazing around. And at that moment, it's this heat that's beating down on him, feels a little harsher than it needs to be. He thinks of all his siblings who might be out doing their own duties, all of them fantastic in their own ways. And that's when the sky seems to be a little too bright. It gets brighter and brighter. So bright that it fills the sky in this white, blinding light. And that light starts to break off and take on this orange glow as a rain of fire descends upon Creek's village. He watches as these stones almost captured in fire just crash into all the flyers in the sky. He watches as many of those that he's loved and lived with for such a long time die under the weight of this. And he also feels the strain of his muscles, the feeling that they can't move at this point. And as he watches this happen, finally when the sky almost seems to clear up a little, when he feels like he can see again, he flies towards it. The damage has already been done. And that's when he sees the center of it all. This man with pointed ears and a raised finger towards the sun, laughing as he watches everyone Creek had once loved die.
In this vision, as the person is pointing his fingers towards the sun, he reaches his hand up and almost like grabs onto the image of the sun as the vision ends. You notice everyone, you're projecting this vision to Sam and Armenian, and you notice right next to you where Bimri is sitting, he is pointing two fingers at you and reading your thoughts as a single teardrop actually forms in his eye and falls down. But the look on his face is not of sadness, it is of fear as he looks at Night Whisker and says, "That was Bright Master." And the Night Whisker just like is sitting in a concerned pose. And there is a moment of silence before one of you decides to say something.
Yes, like he is so overwhelmed with this and looks at both of them and goes, "What? What does this mean? This is happening just
I am
a few
sorry.
moons ago. It it didn't happen for as long as you said it died. You lie. You must be lying, right?"
We don't know. We don't know, little one. Didn't even know there was a plot to bring back the Bright Master. And now he's already back. That all of us are in grave danger if he's back. We will have to pull up our socks and try to figure out what is going on. But until then, you should do as Ryan has instructed you to. If there are any developments with the Bright Master or with Vanya, we will let you know. But meanwhile, Krieg, promise me, do not actively try to bring Vanya back. Because until we know what's going to happen, it is way too risky.
He doesn't reply to that. He flies out of the room, goes to the attic space, and sits at a window there is. Even if it burns his eyes, he just stares at the sun.
As you do that, the mood is very somber. It is very very quiet. Pembry was repairing his gun, Sam's gun, but even he has slowed down in his work. A few moments pass, and then, as it is very silent, you hear a sound of a few footsteps from outside. Very distinct, crisp footsteps of almost like a heel, like cut, 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 cut. And in walks a black tabaxi. This tabaxi looks very, very well groomed. He has like these hair, which is styled on one side and an undercut, and wears very fancy leather robes and a cape and all of that, and looks very well dressed. Looks like an important person. And as he walks in, Bembry, Bembry's ears perk up, and all of his hair perks up, and he just gets up immediately. "What are you doing here?" And this person replies, "Oh, I heard you have recruits for me." It's like, "You do not need to step in. If I have recruits, I will send them to you." And he's like, calm down, trying to look at my future crew. And you see Night Whisker is also in front of you all. And Bembry also starts to take steps forward, and he starts like, "It's not good for you to be here." And these guys are just bickering about like how this guy should not be here. What are you guys doing as that is happening?
Is there any fucking way I can get Dusk right now?
Ominion has one more shot.
I after hearing Creek's thing, I go up to Ominion. I'm like, I need one more.
Was it while this person is in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Dusk, did you say? And Bembry just says, "Not now." I was like, "Hold on. Did you ask for Dusk?"
Yes.
And he just puts his hand in a pocket and takes out like a pouch. And as he does, Bembry just like puts his hand down. It's like, "Not here."
Okay.
Are you being weird, Pembry?
You This is not the right time. And this guy's like, it's okay. Let me handle this. And he just pushes Bembry aside. And Bembry, although he does not want to, it's like he can't really resist. Like if, it's like just like, seems to be like, it's almost like this is a higher ranking officer, but, but he's wrong. So like, the junior is like, don't do it, but like he has to listen. It's that kind of situation. So it's like he gives you a packet of Dusk. You are fond of Dusk, huh?
I look right at. Is it her, him?
Him.
Look at directly at him, and I'm like, I need it when I need it.
Ah, I see. Well, you and I are alike. And he takes out one more pouch and he like just puts it on his hand and like, takes it in. Ah, he says, "Oh, the sweet release."
Also,
Make a call. Concept. My favorite thing.
$7.
1D100.
Can't handle this. This is 62.
62. All inanimate objects around you start to insult you. The table you're sitting, the stool you're sitting on, the mug you're drinking your ale from, all of them start to spit acid towards you. Not literal acid, metaphorical acid. And it's just like you're good for nothing. You can't even aim for shit. Your eyes are so fucking closed from your addiction that you can't even like aim properly. You're a fucking shooter and lost your
Fuck
gun.
up!
And then
I'm looking at this one.
I see. You haven't gone past that stage yet. Don't worry, you will. It taps your shoulder. The moment he touches you, make a charisma save, please.
Are you fucking serious?
Charisma save.
That's a 6.
Oh, you get nothing. He just like taps on your shoulder. It's like, it's okay.
Okay. Failing the save was not the result. Okay.
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 And so he sits down over here. He like facing towards you only. He like sits opposite of the table. And it's like, you're my new crew and him. And he points towards Creek.
We don't fucking serve somebody just because they're here.
Oh, that's not why you're serving me. You went and destroyed Zephyr's operation to work for me only, right?
Who's Zephyr?
The beholder you killed.
Oh yeah, that piece of shit. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, good job, by the way. Were you able to find the stone he used?
Piece of shit, other recruit took it.
Oh, there was another recruit, Pembry. You didn't tell me about that? It's like, yeah, well, I don't need to tell you everything. And I was like, that's all right. That's quite all right. Yeah, you actually did quite a good job. So, well, you're hired, I guess.
For what? Everybody's just fucking telling us to do shit.
Yeah, well, you're new to the country. What else do you expect? This is the only way you're not going to be handed off to the military. Why? You're illegal immigrants.
Fucking fuck you, man.
But we were.
I'm sorry. I
we
didn't
brought here.
introduce myself either. It's okay. Where are my manners? I am Broll. I am the leader of Sanchez's. I am the drug lord the city fears.
But you're black.
What do you mean, but? What do you mean, but?
Okay, guys. She didn't mean anything by it.
But he's a black cat. He's a black cat.
Oh shit! We just
He's
all
black
sad
person.
today.
I mean, Creek is green.
Oh, he's black.
Akif's
I
camera
love how
immediately
Akif's
turned
camera
down.
also like
No guess.
Oh,
Oh,
God. I love that. Oh, shit. No, I don't love that. That's
It is.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, and now you all work for me.
I look at Bemre, I'm like, so we work for them?
Bambi says this is the best way for you to survive in the city.
With people who obviously have some fucked up relationship with a god that basically wants to eat up the world.
No. This is not the cult. The cult is called the Rings. The Sun Chasers,
Why are you
named themselves after this god.
Tell me why you would name yourself that without having the need to do the exact thing that those things would want you to do.
You see, we name ourselves after the freedom Vanir brings us. We name ourselves after his curiosity.
Funny, you shouldn't extend the same freedom to us.
Yeah.
No, you're free. You're free to not do what I tell you to. You'll just be God. It's up to you.
Conditional freedoms.
Well, freedom is freedom.
Okay. If you're your recruits, listen. Yeah.
Creek goes over and goes like, if we work with you, what do you feel about 1 year?
What do I feel about 1 year? I don't feel anything.
You want to release 1 year?
No, that's way off from what I want. I just want all the money, all the wealth, all the women, all the men, all the pleasure, all the pain. I want it all. I have nothing to do with 1 year.
Are you a religious man?
Not at all. Why would I be religious? You think a religious man will sell drugs?
Yeah. Yes. People have
What kind of
done
religion?
a
What
lot
kind
of
of
things
religion
for
do you
religion.
follow? Sorry, what was that?
I didn't respond.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, why are you so interested in 1 year? Not even a cat.
Like Creek kind of like just like doesn't respond to that. And
Okay, is no one going to respond to me now? Pembry,
Fine.
these are your people?
Listen. You're saying we're recruits. What are you gonna make us do? What other
Oh,
fucking
nothing,
things
just
do we have to go through?
not much. Steal shit, kill people, sell drugs, push my agenda. Normal gangster shit.
I have a very fair question I need to ask at this juncture. How do you get away with it? You seem to be walking freely on the streets where you
Well,
please.
with
And why
great
is no
power.
one stopping you?
Yeah, you see, with great power comes great freedom. No one's gonna stop
City
me if I
that
pay them off. It's very easy to corrupt. You know, you would know, right? And he looks at Sam.
I'm reaching out into my head. I'm like, is this like one of your guys?
Make a charisma self.
Can I just fail it?
You're supposed to pass. I'm not asking you to roll to fail.
God damn it, I'm rolling too well. 21.
21, yes. Immediately the moment you reach out to your person, you feel the presence of another. And it's coming from his head.
What's up?
There's like now just like a big smile on my face. And he's like, I see what you're doing. What you trying to forget?
Oh, I don't even remember that anymore. You and I will get along if you like Dusk as much as I think you do.
I think we will. I look at Dominion and I don't look at Creek and I'm like, I think we should listen to him.
Yeah, we definitely have the freedom of choice there.
Yeah, we do. Believe it or not.
Omenian, with your I'm gonna say it again. Massive PP. You notice this person is alone, but somehow there are still a lot of eyes staring at all of you. You cannot spot them, but you know that you're being watched by a lot of people. He's definitely not alone.
Is it the same feeling that we got when we were at Zephyr's thing?
No. That was more like a malice filled stare, a singular stare. This is more like people are watching over this person, basically, like hiding and trying to see if he's okay, kind of thing. And only Armenian gets this.
Can I actively try to look for someone?
Sure, you can make an investigation check.
I'll take a. They'll see me like just have some black vapors come out of my fingertips as I breathe it in.
Mhm.
That should do it. That should do it. A 29.
Great, yeah. You see a bunch of shadows around. You see a little bit shadow being cast through one of the windows, a little bit cast through another, a little bit cast through what is it called? That thing that let lights in on the roof, like the sun window thingy.
I
A
know
little
this.
bit.
Why am I blanking? What the fuck?
Yeah.
A sunroof.
A sunroof, yeah. A little bit coming through the sunroof. You see shadows everywhere, entering inside. And you can assume there are people standing right behind that. And there is at least like 8-9 people. And so, yeah, what's it gonna be?
Give me enough dusk, I'll do anything.
Oh, there is more than enough for you, my friend. And he starts walking towards you to give you a hug. You will be drowning in dust. Pats your back.
I hug back. You're my new best friend. Like I whisper into Crazy Cabbage.
And he looks at Omenian. Like, are you ill?
I mean, for the purposes of why I'm here,
Perfect. That works
your
for me.
agenda does work for me for now.
Looks at Creek. You, I heard, have a problem with Dusk. And he starts walking towards you slowly. Are we gonna be friends?
I involuntarily clutch my hand.
You help Creek with info?
Of course. All our info will be yours.
Creek work for you.
Perfect. We have a deal here. We have a pact. And
I look at him and like, you be best friends with Creek?
sure.
Then Creek.
You know what? You do well enough. You'll climb to be my best friend.
I put like a feathered hand on his shoulder. I say, and Creek will protect you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow in my office and I will brief you on your first mission. All right?
What's his name again? Sorry.
Broll. Broll. And he starts to walk away. And as he leaves the door, Armenian, you immediately understand that all the stairs are going away one by one. And all of you notice that Bembry and Night Whisker are a little less tense the moment he walks out. And yeah, it's just you again.
Interesting friends you have.
Not a friend.
Don't seem like friends.
Bembry.
Okay, but
Bembry.
yes.
We kill strange creature in forest. We collect and I point over to the soaking wet pile of like animal remains.
This is from
Oh
a
my
native
God.
creature called Moho.
Oh my! You killed a Mo'o, and he it says it a little louder than usual, and the rest of the bar starts chat. It was very quiet because Broll had entered, and before that it was a very sad story, and then immediately fucking mafia boss entered. Whole place was quiet, and suddenly everyone starts discussing. What? They killed a Mo'o. They killed a Mo'o. They must have found a dead body or something. No one can kill a Mo'o. How did they even know what a Mo'o looks like? All of those chatters all over the bar, and it's like, oh shit, I should not have said that so loud. And oh, and he takes the scales, the flesh. There's a bit of the tongue you cut out, a bit of eyelashes, blood, all of those samples. Like, this is magnificent. I could make all sorts of things with this.
May I
And
make
he
a
just-
request?
Yes, tell me.
If you feel up for a challenge,
Uh-huh.
could you make me something like a cloak which would change illusions, maybe to reflect behind me to help me hide better?
Or
Like,
maybe it's Steel Creek idea. Like, Creek's just
Yeah,
look-
quick idea
that is a
only, yeah.
different idea. So you want to turn invisible?
That would work.
That should be doable, although I've never worked with a material like this. But yeah, I think I can do it. And anything else? Any other requests? I hope you're happy with the items I made, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're very good. I mean, I don't. I mean, what? I do have one question to ask. Like, you've
Yes.
seen me, we've met, like,
Uh-huh.
before I left, right?
Uh-huh.
Why is it pink?
I just thought it'd be funny.
Can you change it?
Nope,
Please.
you look like someone who could use a splash of color.
It draws attention. Do you not understand how?
Fantastic.
Not
I
if
mean,
you're
it's your
trying to
arms.
hide it.
Why are you,
And I'm
why
just-
are you
and-
going
and I'm
ahead
just-
doing this?
I'm just showing my hands, and then you will see like he's basically wearing two gloves. Like, one is the item, and then one black glove on top of it with like some of the pink edges like popping out, and then like circles cut wherever the paw prints are for the enchantment.
Don't walk with the hands up. Just like walk normally. It'll be fine.
Or you could just make it black.
No, that won't work. You see, he shows his own paws, and like, the circles you have in paws are all actually pink. This is how it works, man.
That's
If I
crazy.
paint over it, will that break the enchantment?
Probably not if you, if you use lead paint, then probably. But I still wouldn't recommend. It might affect the stickiness if you put paint over it.
How about I give you?
I don't think lesser of you, Minion, because you're wearing pink. If that's the point.
Yeah, man, embrace the pink.
Yeah,
Why you
man.
gotta be all dark and broody all the time?
You're not getting my point. I don't like to stick out.
The only reason it is sticking out is because you're holding your hands like this.
Unless you're
That
wearing-
would stick out even if you're barehanded, by the way.
Moving on.
Okay,
You-
magic items with these. I'll see what I can make. Yes, Sam.
You think you can use any of that scales on the gun? Is there any use for it?
That's a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of this? And he will try to see what he can do. This gun is still not mended properly. This might take like all of today. So you still have a couple more guns, right?
Slowly pull out another gun.
Yeah, I knew it.
Another gun.
You'll be fine. I'll repair this by tomorrow
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
And basically
Before he
imagine
happens.
like Sam pulling up his beret and pulling out a pistol.
It's like a tiny pistol. This was meant for
A palm
Crete,
pistol.
but now it's back.
Oh no, why is this happening? Anyway, yeah, and then he just says like, yeah, okay, so rest for today. If you have any other questions, this seems to have been a heavy exposition kind of day. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Take rest. Creek, you especially look really tired, and Sam, you look fucked up. As he's saying this, Sam and Craig, please make perception rolls. Only Sam and Craig.
Perception.
Where did memory go? Oh, here.
14 for me.
Okay.
I just need to check out my perceptions. Two or a
What do you mean
minus
looking at the map?
It's okay. It's just for rough.
I didn't see the token for it's
Oh,
alright.
that's
So
a
I'll
9.
put it near the door. You
Can
can see.
I guidance myself?
Ooh.
Sure. No, this is like just happening kind of
Got
Dude,
it.
perception.
Broll is fucking hot, dude.
That
Yeah.
is 19.
Okay. So okay. Both nothing is happening according to both of you. But a minion, you notice that Night Whisker has basically snuck up behind you, but not to startle you. She has uh, a sort of mastery in her stealth, which allows her to, get just the right amount of stealth to be noticed, to not be noticed by others, but to be noticed by one person, right? Especially since you are trained in something like this as well. She sneaks up behind you in a way that you can tell that she is sneaking up behind you. Do you do anything?
I will establish a mental link with her for loftering because I feel like that because I know that interferes with this shit now. Be like, is there anything? Are you trying to do something?
Open your bag.
I will unclasp the back pouch kind of bag kind of thing.
She puts something in your bag. You'll know when to use it. And she walks away, walks back
Alright.
to in front of everyone.
Mask your wounds.
You can check later.
Yeah, check later. Nope, mass murder.
Mass murder.
As Bembry is telling you all to rest for the day, and if you have any more questions. Do you have any more questions?
I guess Creek would go back to talk to Bembry a little bit more. I mean, we don't need to really get into the conversation of it, but just kind of to discuss how would it be possible that this is something that Creek wasn't comfortable talking about in front of the others, especially now with the way Sam was acting. So is going to kind of confide in Bembry and be like, what does it mean that you said that this has happened so long ago, but for me it's only been a couple of moons, like in your time maybe just a couple of years, but and more than 3/3 of my clan were wiped out and there are no other flyers apart from me now. How is it that you said this is almost 1,000 years old?
What Bembry explains here is that bringing down a meteor shower is Bright Flame's style. And that's what he used to do to dominate his enemies over 1,000 years ago. But he has been dead for over a long, long time. The vision, the memory you showed, it looked a lot like Bright Flame. It is exactly something Bright Flame would do. But he does not know how could it be that Bright Flame is back. There is, if someone as strong as Bright Flame were to come back, there would be motions in the weave, right? It wouldn't just happen. So it doesn't make any sense for Bright Flame to be back. It could be someone else who is doing the same kind of magic.
Yeah, like an impersonator.
It could be either an impersonator or it could be something else that you interpreted in that way.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna carry this with me at heart and go to a quiet corner. And even though is it yeah, it'll be night right now. I've done this.
It's getting sun is setting right now. You can
So seeing the setting sun.
Before you go though, Memory will just give you a pack. It's like next time you find an exotic beast like that, bring more of them. And he gives you the bag. And you can add a bag of holding.
Oh, awesome! Yay! That's so good. That's gonna be so freaking useful to carry.
One point before I think Kree would have gone to speak to Bembry. When Omonion is leaving the room, when passing by Kree, he will give 2 firm pats on Kree's shoulder as he walks away. Like a pat and a grasp, and then walk away.
Sweet.
And
yes, Craig.
Creek is going to look at the setting sun and barely has barely a zenith of spar left, right? And just watches the sun kind of fade into dusk and just tries to talk to Warnier or reach out in some way. And because Creek is not used to words, he wouldn't use words with Warnier. So there's just even in around him, the scent starts to change into different things as kind of expresses his emotions. But he looks up at the sun and gives a prayer in a language that wouldn't be understandable to others.
Thoughts and prayers.
Sorry?
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers, yeah. Essentially. Yeah. And he's going to just spend that time and he's going to keep doing this at any point he can until he gets an answer.
Maybe charisma save.
Charisma save. This is my save. I feel like it's high.
It must be an plus
11. It is 11. I'm going to go with pretty.
You can. Oh, it's a save. You can't guidance. Never mind.
That is 7 plus 11, 18.
Great. As you were thinking of Warnier, as the sun is setting, you get you as essentially the image of the sun setting, even as after it sets, it's still in your mind. And through that image in your mind, you see that the sun starts to rise once again, even though you can see clearly that the sun has set, right? In your mind, the sun is rising once again, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter at the horizon itself, and emanates a bright light in your face. And your eyes start to burn as you stare into it, even though it is completely night in reality. You feel the warmth of the sun, as if to say, you get sense of your teacher and your mother and everyone who's ever cared for you, as if to say, ki, trust, have faith. That is the message you receive directly from Vanir as your vision goes away.
Could I do an insight check?
Sure.
On a feeling,
Yeah.
more
you can roll and
because
see what to do with that.
Got a feeling.
yeah, because my insight is also I think -2 by the way. So
Insight might not be -2.
wait. Sorry, it's a +2. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, with those words, you are instilled with a bit of confidence in your faith, in the vision that you had, and even though everyone told you not to do anything about Vanir, if you want, you would be more inclined towards choosing to trust Vanir than these people, even though they both make sense to you. Your heart says go with Vanir.
Got it. And I'll keep that in heart. And I'll remember what's his name? Brownell, right?
Broll.
Brown.
It's like rock and roll, but with a B.
Roll, okay, Broll, got it.
Broll, yeah.
So, I'll think of what Broll said about not having any certain feelings towards one is, and we'll use that to my mind. Find more information about this.
Amazing. Others, Sam, any questions? Anything you'd like to do?
I'd like to talk to the Tinkerer.
Yes,
And I look at him and say does Broll have something that I don't know how to explain this? Is there something that talks to him? Something that's
something that talks to him.
Yeah. It's like
I don't know.
like that. What do you know about things that can talk to you?
Things that can talk to you. Well, they're either amazing or really dangerous. There is never a middle ground.
Should you listen to those voices?
sometimes they can provide you with great power, but most times when they do such things, it always comes at a cost. Why? Is something going on?
No, nothing's going on.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's a nat 20 on his insight. So he knows you're lying.
Wow.
I look at him and I'm saying like, I'd really, if it was possible, I know this might be asking too much.
Mhm.
I'd like a little bit more dust for tonight.
You have had 2 shots since you've been here,
I
sir.
know, but a little bit more will just help me stabilize.
What if I give you alcohol? Would that help?
I don't think so.
I see. But I am putting you on a regime from tomorrow.
Yeah.
You will have 2 shots of dusk spaced out per day, no more.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Are we going to agree? Are we going to not
Yeah.
cheat on that?
Yeah, of course, it's a deal.
Puts his hand forward. I'll take your
Fine.
word. Shakes your hand. He calls over to Cheetu. Calls Cheetu. And the same guy with cheetah stripes with the jeans jacket.
Oh my
jeans coat
god,
and
his
jeans shirt.
name is Cheetu.
Yeah.
We'll cut the fucking tension of this episode, dude. We'll cut the tension of this episode, dude.
With Cheetu.
It's like, oh, you guys, do you have money? It's like, Bambi is
No,
like,
Cheetu, we
Bambi is
don't.
just like,
Fuck you,
Bambi
Cheetu.
is just like, it's just no more than 2 shots a day for this guy on the house.
It's a lot of hate for Cheetu, but he deserves it.
And
He's a spotty guy.
He puts down 2 shots of dusk. Bambri picks one, only one more for today, and gives you 1 shot. Sam.
You. Thank you for the gun too, by the way.
Hey, that's a pleasure. I love making things for people I like.
By the time he's done, I don't even listen and just walk out.
Wow, okay. And he continues to make the gun. He doesn't seem to mind.
As I'm walking, I go to the bar.
Mhm.
I try to find like a spot that's like closed closed off to the rest,
Okay.
and I sit across,
Mhm.
and I speak to myself saying like, I would have never done that to Creek.
You're talking to the voice?
As I say that, I inhale, and I'm like, come out and fucking talk to me.
Okay. You don't need Greek. We have each other.
But Creek's been there longer than you.
I will be there longer than him. I will be with you till the end.
Promise?
As long as you keep taking dusk, I will never leave. I can never leave.
As he finishes that, I manifest addiction.
All your senses widen up. Your purple aura starts to emanate. Your eyes become purple. Your iris becomes a light purple, just as you described earlier. You look around, everything seems the same, but more somehow. You've taken a lot more input. You are perceiving things a lot differently than you usually do, and yeah, that's what happens to you. Ominion, anything you would like to do in the end?
No, nothing. I'm just gonna spend the evening on top of the, like outside on top on the roof, like Whispers tends to do. Just chill there and then, yeah, go back and sleep.
Okay, so that's what you all do, and you finish the day by sleeping it off, taking it all in. There has been a lot of information that you have to gather, that you have gathered. You have to put it together. You have to understand it, decrypt it of sorts in your heads. and you do that in your sleep and before sleeping. And that is where we'll end the session.
What a heavy session. Insane session, Kush. Insane.
Remember, guys, when I was the only serious character? How I missed those days.
These fucking TPK warlocks, okay? All the fucking TPK warlocks just like destroy the
I swear, dude.
Dude, oh my god, the moment he became a warlock.
Also, he's purple.
That's
Goes
his purple.
purple.
I glow.
You
That's
know
his
what that
purple.
means. You know what that means. You're gonna have to like kill him.
I don't even know anymore. Fuck, I don't know, like, I can't even think what is happening in Greek. Like, is this like some time thingy? Is this...
Even I was thinking that. Is it like were you there when it happened? And then you've just been like in stasis for 1,000 years and you come out now?
Or was it an impersonator? Like some, like, you know, I think it's this Bright Flame who's this big ass guy, but he's like some bard, you know, who can cast meteor shower, okay? Or shit like that. Like, oh god, it's
The simulacrum that's finally come to fruition.
and Warnier being a bad guy, like, oh god, even in as character, I'm like,
To clear it off, no one said Warnier is the bad guy.
yeah, not a bad guy, like this chaotic being. And honestly, like, chaos is something that Creek and Sam have always been into, so he doesn't really find anything wrong with it. It's only the idea of Warnier, like, it's this image that Creek has of like this guy, what's his name? Berry? What is his name?
Roll.
Berry. Bembry. Sorry. I forgot to put the M in the name, so I was like Berry. Bembry. Yeah, got it. So Bembry, when he said about Warnier just smacking the sun around like a ball, and I was like, God, that is terrifying to Creek, okay?
Yeah.
Like, oh God.
I was actually like so sad when I was hearing that story. As a player, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
All three of you take inspiration.
Yay! Inspiration!
Yeah, take
I
inspiration.
feel like it should just
Remember,
be
guys?
safe.
Remember when Kush said this is gonna be a chill session? There won't be any combat.
I feel like
Motherfucker.
combat would have been so much easier to deal with.
I swear.
It would have been like fun. Like
Oh, but
roll
you-
more dice, you get to do damage. You know.
But Akib as well, with the sudden, like, saying, like, I don't need you, Creek. I was just like, that came out of nowhere. I was like, oh
It's
my
like,
God.
how did that happen?
You slapped me so many fucking times.
Yeah, I know.
I
It
was
got.
at one point like, hello, you can chill the fuck out for like 5 seconds.
I get it too. It works so well. I was just like, Chris is like, what has this done?
We're still online, by the way. We need to end the stream.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for joining us for updates. I'd just say join us on Thursday at the same time for a Brave and Bloom session that we'll hopefully have. It'll be episode 2. It's fantastic. Over to Kush.
Also, I will link all the magic items and Sam's subclass in somewhere on our Discord server. So please join and claim
check
free
out.
goodies or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Please
Maybe-
check out the subclass. I'm so sad that
very
I
good.
won't get.
Wow.
Okay. But
Bye.
goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
I just need to change this now. But so long, peeps.